Sir, you are one of the top players of the Boeing military because it's divided into different sections and departments. You are responsible for the Boeing military for Poland. What is the main product you are going to promote to Poland? Is that still Apache?
Yes. So I am a former Apache pilot myself, and that's my expertise. And like you mentioned, Boeing's primary objective currently in Poland is the Apache helicopter for the Crook program. Obviously, Boeing Defense makes many products, but that is currently our focus in Poland right now.
And what will be your strategy and what will be your next planning? As far as I know, our defense minister is going to visit Washington very soon. And what will be your strategy, your approach to promote the Apache in Poland?
So the strategy is clear and simple, is that it's the greatest capability for the need that Poland has. Just last week at another event, I heard the minister mention that they're going to acquire the systems that make Poland stronger and safer. And if that's the objective, there is no greater system as an attack helicopter to acquire than the Apache. That's our strategy.
If you would have a meeting with the Polish combat helicopter pilots, from your great experience as a pilot of the Apache, what could you say about that helicopter? How could you describe that product of the Boeing?
Oh my goodness! What could I say about the Apache? So much. So one thing that I always like to emphasize when in an environment like this, when asked about why Apache, there's 4 key things the Apache has that none of our competitors can say they can do. And the number one, by far, the most distinguishing capability of the Apache is its acquisition radar. It has a radar that can detect targets, both air, ground, and sea, that does not require visual acquisition. So the radar does the acquisition up to 256.
So this is a great advantage.
It's an incredible advantage that none of our competitors can claim. And so my personal experience with that
from the handling. From the handling capability.
So the aircraft the current version of the aircraft is a new modernized version called the E-model Apache. It has a much greater power with the engines and with the rotor system, making it a better aircraft control. It has far more advanced sights. It has far more increased networking capability. The integrated Link 16 network on board is the NATO standard, as well as a dedicated manned-unmanned teaming system and advanced optics that make it the most lethal attack helicopter in the world.
Do you have any experience with the foreign users of the Apache helicopters? And those experiences could be good for the Polish ground to promote that aircraft in Poland?
No, that's a great question. So there are 17 current nations that are partners with Boeing and with the U.S. government as Apache operators. Here in Europe, the 2 of the biggest, of course, are the UK and the Dutch, the Netherlands Air Force, as well as the Greeks. The Greeks also operate the Apache. So there's almost 200 Apaches between NATO partners and the U.S. Apaches on the ground here in Europe right now. And then we have partners in the Middle East and in the Asia-Pacific region. Like I said, currently a total of 17, with several other nations currently under contract or about to acquire the Apache as well.
So the Apache is number 1 product of the Boeing, which is under consideration right now for Poland. But what about the other products? Let's say aviation, from the Aviation and Space Department of the Boeing. What are the other products?
So again, Apache is my specialty, but we have other programs potentially for Poland. KC-46 as a tanker is one that's currently an option. We have several unmanned aerial systems that potentially could meet some of the requirements that Poland has, as well as some of the other rotorcraft that Boeing manufactures. We make the Chinook helicopter as well as the AH-6 Little Bird, both of which figure prominently in the American Special Operations community, and as I understand, Poland is looking to build a similar capability in its Special Operations community, so we would be happy to discuss a potential acquisition in those platforms as well.
So the Apaches will be considered in the Crook program.
Yes.
And the Crook will be a point of the debate and discussion during a future visit of our defense minister to Washington. And we will see what will happen. and I wish you success in Poland, and I wish you success in promoting and much more promoting that helicopter on the Polish ground.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. It's a pleasure being here.